Hi guys, it's Joe. I'm back today with a quick mini tutorial on how I created this cute little candy treat bag. I'm just going to show you how I created the base, like so. And it's just, the box measures about, or the bag measures 3 in width by 3.5 in height. So it's 3 and then the height is 3.5 inches. So it's a cute little goodie bag to put candy in. This one I made into Halloween, and this one is for my I Am Roses color challenge for the month of October. And just show you real quick, cute little haunted house, the little witch's feet sticking out from the bottom, there's the candy, and then my little trick-or-treat sign, some Halloween images. This is cheesecloth, and then I use semi-open rosebuds, cherry blossoms, and then also a 1-inch rose flower. So that was my project, but today I'm just going to show you real quick how I created this bag. So here is my scoreboard, and then the sheet that I started off with, this measures 5 inches by 11 5/8, and then I'll put the measurements in the description box below and all the scoring measurements. So basically on the 5-inch side I'm going to score 1 3/8 inches, so 1 inch and then 3/8, 1 2 3. So I'm just going to make sure I hold my paper down and I score all the way to the bottom. Make sure it's a good score. Okay, then I'll flip it. And then on the 11 5/8 inch side, I'm going to score all across the board here. So it's going to be 2 1/8. Okay, and then 5 1/4, and then 7 3/8, and then 10 1/2. So those are my score lines. And then I can start folding the lines. Okay, and then I'm going to get my scissors, and then on the two ends there's the larger panel and then the smaller panel. So on the smaller panel, this little square here, you're going to cut that out. Just cut up to the score lines. Okay, and then you're going to cut the score lines up to that score on the bottom. Okay, and then on the larger panels, this one right here, I'm going to just cut the corner a little bit, like so. This one's not straight, so I'm just going to cut that real quick. Okay, and then this one. I just basically cut little triangles, and I didn't cut it straight, so I'm gonna just make that straight there. So that is what the bag looks like. And then here's a prototype that I did. I basically stamped whatever image I wanted to on the paper. So basically go ahead and stamp whatever images or background you want, and also put any pattern paper that you want, and it's easy just to measure how much you have to cut your paper to fit the panels. But so that's basically what I did, is I just stamped the images that I want, and then to create the little decorative border around the bag, for this bag I used the My Creative Time dies, this fun stitched edges, and I'm just going to use the same pack, and it comes with all these different edges here. I'm going to, I'll use the scallop border right here, and I love these dies because they have the stitching on the bottom. So basically, obviously it's not going to fit all the way, so I just fold the bag. How did I do this? Oh yeah. So basically I fold the little flap in, and then I fold it in half, so it's like this. And then my die fits perfectly right across, like so. And then I just use some washi tape to line up the die, like that. Make sure it's perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to use my Cuddle Bug to cut this edge. And I added, since these aren't really made to cut through multiple layers, especially thicker, really thick cardstock or thin chipboard, I do add a little piece of paper on top and run it a couple times and use it as a shim to make sure that I get through all the layers of the cardstock. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So basically this is how I started the original cut, and you can see that my washi tape was really sticky and it did stick to the paper, only because I did that paper shim and it applied a lot of pressure, so the tape really did stick well. But that's okay, because I'll just cover it with trim or paper. And it didn't quite cut through all the way because of that extra flap of paper there. So basically I flipped the paper around, I got the die, and I lined it up to the best that I can and ran it through again, and it got the stitch line impressions and it just cut perfectly. So now when I assemble the box, the decorative edge is going to line up, and it's going to be a continuous pattern, and it'll be perfect. So basically I add glue, and I'll just use hot glue right here. Okay, and then I line up my paper like so. Okay, and then for the bottom, I do the little flaps in first, and then I just add glue to one of the larger flaps, like that, and close the box. Okay, just flip it over and then press it with my bone folder. So again, you would have added your pattern paper or stamp your image so that it looks like that in the background, and I really like how the decorative edge adds a lot of just a little more detail. So that's what that box looks like, and it's really simple, and I think it's easy to recreate for little party favors or what have you, little goodie bags. And again, this is my finished one, and here is the edge that I used. Hopefully you can focus. And I just stamped stars all around it. So there you go. So I hope you found this tutorial helpful. I will link the original video that I got this tutorial from. I just tweaked the last measurement where I scored it, and you'll see it when you watch the original video. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Bye.